Forget everything you thought you knew about moving on. True liberation doesn't come from forgetting your past. It comes from radically forgiving the one who lived it, your younger self. This isn't self-help fluff. This is about reclaiming the energy and potential you've unknowingly left behind. Let me ask you something. Have you ever randomly remembered something you did years ago and physically cringed? A bad decision, a relationship you ignored red flags in, a risk you didn't take, an opportunity you ruined. And suddenly that old version of you feels embarrassing, immature, naive. Why does that moment still have power over you? Here's the truth. You're not haunted by your past mistakes. You're haunted by the belief that you should have known better. But how could you have known better when you only knew what you knew back then? We forget something important. Your younger self was doing the best they could with the awareness, emotional tools, and survival skills they had at the time. They didn't have your current wisdom. They didn't have your current perspective. They didn't have the lessons you've gained since then. And yet, you judge them as if they did. There's a quiet societal pressure that makes this worse. By a certain age, we're supposed to have it figured out. Career, relationships, identity, direction. So when we look back at early missteps, we see them as proof that we were behind. But what if those so-called missteps were actually necessary chapters? Here's something most people don't realize. Shame is an energy drain. Every time you replay an old mistake, you spend emotional energy in the present. Every time you tell yourself, "I can't believe I did that," you subtly reinforce the idea that you are still that version of you, but you're not. That version of you was learning, and learning requires imperfection. Think about it. If you hadn't made that mistake, would you have developed better boundaries? If that relationship hadn't fallen apart, would you understand your worth now? If that opportunity didn't slip away, would you have discovered a different path that shaped who you are today? Your younger self wasn't sabotaging you. They were building you, in real time, without a manual. Here's where freedom begins. Instead of saying, "I was so stupid," try saying, "I was still becoming." That shift changes everything. Because the moment you stop attacking your past self, you interrupt the cycle of self-criticism. You move from shame to compassion. And compassion doesn't make you weak. It makes you lighter. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack for years. Every regret, every cringe memory, every what if another stone inside. Forgiving your younger self is taking the backpack off, not pretending it never existed, but recognizing it served its purpose. You don't grow by erasing your past. You grow by integrating it. That means acknowledging the feelings without judgment. Yes, that hurt. Yes, that was messy. Yes, I wish I handled it differently. And also, that was part of my becoming. When you stop fighting your past, you free up energy for your present. Energy to take risks again. Energy to try without fear. Energy to move forward without dragging old shame behind you. And here's the powerful part. The same compassion you give your younger self starts to change how you treat your current self. You become less harsh, less reactive, less afraid of making new mistakes. Because you now understand something deeper. Mistakes aren't evidence of failure. They're evidence of growth in progress. So tonight, instead of replaying that old memory with judgment, try something radical. Picture your younger self. See their confusion, their hope, their limited understanding, and say this: "I forgive you. You were learning." You might be surprised how much lighter you feel. Because true liberation isn't forgetting your past. It's forgiving the one who lived it. If this resonated with you, like the video. Subscribe for more lessons on growth and self-compassion. And comment "Still Becoming" if you're ready to forgive your younger self. Thanks for watching.